Confused about senior living options and how to pay for it? You're not alone. And making the right choice can feel overwhelming. But don't worry, you're in the right place. I'm Sharona Pong, and in the next 20 minutes, I'll walk you through everything you need to know to make a confident, informed decision about your future. This could be the most important video you watch before taking the next step. We'll cover types of care communities, the cost of each, and ways to fund it. Did you know nearly 42% of adults who struggle with daily tasks get no help at all? Many stay in homes that no longer meet their needs, leading to lower quality of life, more stress, and constant worry for them and their families. One of the toughest challenges, knowing when and how to make the move to a safer, more supportive living situation. But it's not just about timing. Finding the right place, understanding the costs, and navigating things like Medicaid and insurance can quickly become overwhelming. Without a trusted guide, families often feel stuck, unsure what questions to ask and what steps to take next. That's exactly why I'm here, to help you start the conversation and build a clear, confident path forward. Before we jump in, I want to share a little bit about me and why this topic is so important. I grew up living abroad and on both coasts of the United States, which gave me a deep understanding of life's many transitions. My career began in travel and office management, but later I earned a degree in accounting and finance. With experience in tax, audit, and nonprofit accounting, I developed a solid foundation in finance, organization, and detail. When my family moved to Oregon, my husband and I unexpectedly became real estate investors by turning our former home into a short-term rental. That experience sparked my passion for real estate and inspired me to become an agent, dedicated to helping others confidently navigate their own unique journeys. Mom and Dad truly were amazing people. They raised 6 kids, and our childhood was filled with countless fun adventures and unforgettable memories. As their health declined, my sister stepped in to care for them, and the rest of us pitched in wherever we could to provide support. When Dad started talking to us about his approaching passing, it was incredibly hard for us to hear. But thankfully, he took the initiative to bring us together for a meeting with a hospice representative to guide the conversation and set expectations. That meeting broke the ice and opened the door for honest, important discussions. Of course, nothing could have prepared us for Dad's passing. It came too quickly. Amid our grief, we faced many tough decisions. I'm sharing this because there are crucial things that you need to know before a crisis hits. Looking back, I wish we'd known more before Mom's fall. Having the right resources early would have made everything less stressful. That's why I'm passionate about senior care planning, so you can avoid rushed decisions under pressure. Waiting for an emergency only leads to confusion and mistakes. To help, I've connected with trusted local experts in Lane County, including estate planners, financial advisors, senior living specialists, as well as estate planning attorneys, who I confidently recommend to my clients. And it's my pleasure to offer you those trusted resources. These are the top dilemmas families often face ahead of a transition. Where will Mom and Dad get the best care? What do we do with the house? And what do we do with all the stuff? Let's start with the first question. Where will Mom and Dad get the best care? Of course, that depends on their care level needs. I'll list these common types of senior living options: at-home care, senior apartments, independent living communities, assisted living communities, residential care homes, memory care communities, skilled nursing communities, and continuing care retirement communities. We'll go through each of these next. At-home care is often the first step to getting the help you need. This involves staying at home with support. You can hire a caregiver to assist with daily tasks, allowing you to maintain your independence. You might qualify for state-funded at-home care through Medicaid or Oregon Project Independence. If not, you also have the option to hire in-home care privately. Typically, in-home care costs about $40 per hour with a minimum of 3 hours per visit. Oregon Department of Human Services offers a resource for at-home care recipients through the Aging and Disability Resource Connection. Senior apartments and independent living communities are similar. Both are designed for active seniors who require minimal care. They typically have small apartment-style units with various floor plans. Amenities include a kitchenette, laundry, gym, meals, events, and housekeeping. There's no nursing staff on site, but they often partner with independent in-home care providers, which are billed separately. The average cost for a one-bedroom unit ranges from $4,700 to $5,800 per month. Assisted living communities provide a supportive environment for seniors needing help with daily activities. Licensed and regulated by ODHS, these communities offer various floor plans equipped with a microwave and refrigerator. They feature 3 chef-prepared meals daily, personalized care plans, and tailored assistance. A nurse is on site for medication management, and in-house caregivers are available 24/7. Additionally, daily activities and transportation services may also be provided. The average cost for a one-bedroom is around $5,500 to $10,000 per month, which varies by floor and care plan. Memory care communities are licensed and regulated by ODHS, specifically designed to support older adults with cognitive impairments. These communities are secure with locked doors, delayed exit systems, and alarms for safety. Living spaces are typically shared rooms or studios. Meals and activities are specifically tailored to meet the needs of those requiring memory support. A nurse is on site for medication management, and caregivers are available 24/7 to provide continuous support. In Oregon, memory care community costs typically range from $6,500 to $10,000 per month, depending on level of care needed. On top of that, care plan fees vary based on support required for activities of daily living, ADLs, which are the basic tasks we all do every day. I'll explain ADLs in just a moment. These additional care costs usually range from $600 to $3,000 per month, often calculated using care points, which I'll also explain shortly. A care plan ensures your personalized health care is tailored to your specific needs. As I mentioned, ADLs are a collective term for all the basic skills you need in regular daily life. These include ambulating, which is walking, sitting, standing, lying down and getting up, climbing up and down stairs. Grooming are activities necessary to maintain your personal hygiene, like brushing teeth, bathing, nail care, and shaving. Toileting includes bladder control and continence. Dressing includes using buttons and zippers, and eating, using cutlery to feed yourself. Residential care communities are small homes with up to 5 residents each, having a private room. A caregiver is available 24/7 for medication and daily support. In Lane County, costs range from $4,500 to $8,000 per month, usually all-inclusive for price stability. Benefits include a low caregiver-to-resident ratio and accessible administrators, though no nurse is on staff. Hospice services are available. This setting is ideal for those with acute care needs who can't ambulate or advocate for themselves. Skilled nursing communities provide intensive, short, or long-term medical care to seniors who require 24-hour monitoring and assistance. They're fully staffed and equipped to handle severe physical or mental conditions. Residents often suffer from debilitating conditions, may be bedridden, wheelchair-bound, or need daily skilled nursing care. The goal is to ensure their health needs are met in a safe, supportive environment. The cost is between $10,000 to $14,000 per month. It's typically covered by most insurance companies, at least initially. Medicare may pay for 60 to 100 days, provided there is a skilled medical need, requiring a tracheotomy, colostomy bag, insulin injections, or something that a licensed RN needs to administer. Finally, CCRCs. These are continuing care retirement communities. They offer older adults a place to live through various stages of aging, from independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, all within the same community. This provides stability and familiarity as care needs change. CCRCs usually require a sizable entry fee ranging from $40,000 to over $2 million. Residents also pay monthly fees ranging from about $4,000, which typically increases around 2% annually. Medicaid coverage is available for those who qualify based on their income and financial resources. On the other hand, Oregon Project Independence doesn't have a financial eligibility requirement, which makes it an important option for many families to consider. Each community sets its own personal care rates based on care level, a la carte services, and medical management programs. Next, we'll review examples of these services and their associated care costs. This chart shows levels of care and the associated costs for each level. As care levels increase, so does the cost, ranging from $900 to $3,500. This sum is added to the base costs of each community's monthly rate. If the community uses points to calculate the added costs of care based on need level, this is how they do it. Points are assigned to each care level. So, for example, if someone needs medicine once a day, 5 points are used to calculate the cost. When that need escalates to 3 times daily, 15 points are charged. Care points cost anywhere from $12 to $25 per point, depending on the community. The total monthly cost for the additional care level points ranges from $1,000 to $3,500. As you begin searching for suitable communities, you'll want to look at reviews. A great way to do this is finding reviews on Google Maps. But there's another useful tool that you can use. It's created by the Oregon Department of Human Services. Here, you can actually search by community name and find out if there are any violations or complaints. By entering the name of the community, you can access detailed information, including dates and types of violations, if any. Here's what I recommend when exploring senior living options. Start the process early. Don't wait until a crisis hits. For family members, involve your loved ones as much as possible in the decision. Don't be swayed just by how attractive the facility looks. Make sure to visit the community during meal times and try the food. It's an important part of daily life there. Narrow your choices down to 2 or 3 facilities. Check their licensing records and research any potential violations. Take the time to understand the services they offer and the costs involved. And importantly, find out if they can meet future medical needs and different levels of care as those needs change. Now that we've covered the community types and how much they cost, You may be wondering, how can I afford it? There may be other funding sources, but here are the top four: Social Security income, retirement accounts, help from family, and equity in your home. Often, mom and dad have spent years paying off their mortgage and building equity as their home value grows. Tapping into that equity is usually the most practical way to afford a senior living community. In fact, about 90% of families take this step to make the transition possible. While it's a big decision and can feel overwhelming, it's often the key to getting the care your loved one needs. When it comes to tapping into your home's equity, there are two main paths you can take. You can list your home on the market, or you can choose a quicker off-market sale. Listing your home works well if you have time, resources, and energy to get everything ready for sale. But if you need to move quickly or just want to avoid all the hassle, the Resident Readiness Program offers a great off-market option that can make things a lot easier. I'll walk you through a bit about both so that you can evaluate what might be the best fit for you. If you choose to list your house, we help you get it market ready by connecting you with trusted vendors for cleaning, clearing, repairing, and staging your home. We create a tailored marketing plan, hire professional photographers, and promote your home widely. We negotiate offers and guide you through closing to free up your cash. This is usually the best option for the most money. However, this path isn't for everyone. Getting a home ready for sale can take several months and often requires upfront expenses. There can also be unexpected delays, leading to stress among family members during an already challenging time. While investing in remodels may bring a modest return, you'll want to factor in extra expenses like insurance, utilities, and property taxes over the span of the remodel. When taking into account all of the work involved, some families choose the second option. If you need a faster, simpler solution, our Resident Readiness Program may be a better fit. The program enables your loved one to move into a care community within weeks instead of months. There's no need to clear out, repair, or stage a home. Selling quickly also reduces risks like roof leaks, flooding, break-ins, and ongoing expenses that can eat away at your equity. Be aware that because buyers pay cash and take on the repair work, their offers are below market value. Because this path puts a higher priority on managing the stress and time involved, there's a trade-off in terms of income generated. Again, we're here to help support whichever path you choose and formulate a plan that meets your specific goals. Whether you're ready to make a move now or down the road, I'm here to support all your real estate needs. I provide personalized assistance to ensure you find the perfect property or sell your current one. If you know someone who can benefit from this information or my assistance as a realtor, please feel free to share my contact details. Your referrals are greatly appreciated. As I mentioned earlier, I've built a trusted and carefully vetted team of professionals who specialize in serving seniors right here in Lane County. These are service providers that I've personally interviewed and feel confident recommending. If you'd like me to connect you to these valuable resources and referral partners, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help you every step of the way. I'll wrap up by sharing a quick review from one of my clients. Julie was a pleasure to work with, and she found my help in selling her parents' home incredibly valuable. The property sold in just 3 weeks after we listed it, above the asking price. The process was smooth and fast, lifting a huge burden off Julie and her family. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me today. I hope you found this presentation helpful and informative. If you're looking for guidance on assisted living communities or need support navigating life's important transitions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Serving my community is truly a privilege, whether it's through education or helping you with your real estate needs. Feel free to give me a call anytime. I'm here to help.